Hi, class. So happy Earth Day. I do hope you're having a good day and that you got a chance to go out and observe your tree before it started to rain. I have gotten some really fantastic assignments regarding the tree assignment, and I'll share some of those on Friday, along with some boredom busters that you all turned in last week. Most people tend to get their assignments done within about a week time, which actually I want to let you know as far as schedule goes, that is completely okay. So, like, I post them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with the expectation that you try to get them done during that week sometime. So on the new schedule, if your day to work on science is Thursday, if that's that big window, notice it's an hour and a half. You can get a lot done on Thursday, but also notice there's time each day set aside for like some individual work. So you could also work on those other days. And a whole lot of you told me you had kind of worked out your own schedule already. But on Friday, I do intend to share just some of your boredom busters, which were really fascinating. Excuse me, sorry, which were really fascinating to me. And also, I'll share some of the tree assignments because some people have done some incredible writing, and it's been very fun to read and very interesting to look at. So today, I'm just going to briefly explain today's assignment. So since it's Earth Day, and Earth Week, I want you to go online onto YouTube, and I just typed in up here nature documentaries. You could also type in nature shows, whatever, and you will just get a huge list of possible things. Now, here's some that you have to pay for. Some of you may have already seen them. I don't know. But there is a huge selections of ones that you don't have to pay for at all. And I'm going to ask you to just pick one that interests you. Now, some are pretty long. This one's 53 minutes long, but there's also some pretty short ones. This one's only 6 minutes long. Try not to pick just by the length of time, but actually maybe look at some things that interest you. And so, my challenge to you is to pick one that is not necessarily your favorite topic. And so, what I mean by that is, I tend to love furry things. I love penguins. I love whales. And so, I watch a lot of shows that highlight those animals. So, for my show, I went in and watched the insect one on National Geographic. Let me see if I see it. And of course, like I said, it is not something like that you have to watch. Oh, here it is. Incredible Insects. So I watched this one, and let me tell you, let me turn off the volume here. Uh, I'm glad I didn't watch it at night because some of the scenes were, oh my goodness, so gory, but quite disturbing scenes. I learned a tremendous amount though, because insects are not necessarily something that I've chosen to learn tons about, even though they fascinate me. They also give me the willies, like to watch these thousands of ants work at once. And I did. They use these jaws as like staples for surgery, and this part of the tribes did. So anyway, I didn't know stuff like that. So I decided to do the assignment too, and I watched this one on insects. But you could watch any one that you want or that interests you, and there are so many. But I do encourage you to try to pick something that, yes, you're interested in, but you don't know much about, because that's called learning. So when you pick something that you haven't really seen, you don't know much about, then you will learn something. I watched another one just because I started watching it, and even for me, it takes self-discipline to learn sometime. It's easier to sit down and watch a terrible TV show like The Order or something like that, as opposed to watching something that I learn from, that I often just sit and watch entertainment TV instead. But today I watched some documentaries to do the assignment with you. And once I get myself going, once I get that self-motivation going, they are extremely interesting. And so I watched quite a few today, actually, and I was super impressed by them all. In addition to, YouTube and all the free ones on YouTube, and all these ones here that, look really long, there's a full playlist. You can just pick from all the different playlists on here, and, there's just so much that you can look at. Many of you I know have Amazon. So there's a lot of free Amazon videos also that are nature documentaries. So you could look on Amazon. And so I intend to watch some of these too. I might try this little bug one next. These bugs, nature's little superheroes. Like I said, I was really amazed by the insect thing. I just learned so much. Um, so this one is interesting to me because I like architecture. So that's one I might watch. So anyway, pick one, watch it. That's your assignment. And you could even go to things like the live cams around the country. The Seattle Aquarium has a live cam right now. The Monterey Bay Aquarium has a live cam. There's zoos. There's various places around the world that are, since they can't have visitors, they are setting up live cams. And that might be something for fun for you to do also. A little different than a show, but getting to see the live animals. So just pick one that you like. So that's the main part of the assignment. After watching this video, pick one you like. This might be a 10-minute video. I would say 10 minutes as a minimum so that you have time to learn something, or it could be a 2-hour video. Get some popcorn, enjoy yourself. There are some really good ones out there. But if you're like me, when you're super busy with normal school life, you just don't take the time to watch these kind of things. And so this is sort of a time that we can do it. And it's actually raining too, which makes it even nicer. The third part of your assignment, which will be Friday's assignment, or if you want to do it all in one chunk, that's fine, is I want you to be creative somehow to share some information you learned, either feelings you had, facts you learned, images that were impressed upon you from the video, and pick a way to share this with us. It could be with a PowerPoint as a standard way. It could be with a drawing. I've been super impressed to see how talented some of you are when you sent me pictures of what you're doing for Boredom Busters. It could be a written reflection. Some of you are incredible writers. It could be an edible octopus made out of cake batter. I swear some of you are cooking the most delicious looking things. Of course, you wouldn't be able to share the cake with me, so you would have to upload a picture and show us a picture of your cake. Really, this is just a very short list. I might try painting, uh, any creative way that you would like to share with us something about the video that you watched. Now, if your easiest and creative way of doing it is writing, then go ahead and just write it. However, try to stay away from, I watched a video about insects, it was cool. Try to put a little bit more effort and creativity into it than that. So maybe take a few notes, add a few details, adjectives, adverbs, all those things that make it exciting to read your writing. So that will be your assignment for the end of Earth Week for Thursday and Friday. Watch Friday. I will be posting the responses to the tree assignment. And I will also post those on Monday with the Boredom Busters. So I hope you've had time to go out and appreciate your natural world. And I look forward to seeing these assignments and seeing what all the videos are that you all choose. All right. Have a good day. Bye.